Well, milk seems to be a staple in the American diet, but what about those who are lactose intolerant or those who just don't like milk? Well, Fox UP's Kelsey Nemestow has the details. Kelsey.
Ben, you know, it seems odd to have a story completely about milk, but there's actually quite a bit to milk and milk alternatives, and I definitely learned a lot. There are over a dozen different types of milk and milk alternatives that humans can and do drink, and more are being created every day.
Alternative milks can be made from just about any substance. They have quinoa milk and sunflower milk and hemp milk and flax milk. And so you're seeing that there are many of these alternative milks coming out, and they're good for different things, but many of them can be used cup for cup in place of regular milk.
When most people think about milk, they think of cow's milk, whole 1% or 2%.
Everything else in milk is the same except the fat level. They just take out some fat. They don't add any sugar to it, which is nice. There is sugar on the label, but that's a naturally occurring sugar when you look on the nutrition label. They don't add any sugar, they don't add any water.
But those are not the only options out there. Many people consume goat's milk as well, but that's not even the extent of it.
There's a lot more attention drawn to the fact that some people are lactose intolerant, and so you have a higher population of people that are choosing different alternative milks.
Hemp milk, coconut milk, soy milk, sunflower milk, oat milk, and the list goes on. Lance says it seems like new forms of milk are being created every day. But just because they're labeled as milk doesn't mean that's what it will taste like.
I think people get it in their heads that it should taste like milk, but it doesn't. It's just an alternative beverage that you can use the same way that you would milk.
Dairy milk, such as cow or goat milk, is most commonly consumed in the U.S. In order to be sold and consumed, though, dairy milk must be pasteurized.
Raw milk currently in Michigan is illegal. The only way that a person, a consumer, could purchase raw milk would be to own part of the animal that it came from.
There's also organic milk. The only difference between conventional milk and organic milk is what the cow is fed.
It's just a difference of how the cows are raised and fed. Organic milk, the milk that comes out of cows that are fed organically, there's no chemicals, there's no hormones, there's nothing added. It's just same old cow, just fed a little bit differently.
Now, surprisingly, there's even more to be learned about milk. With dairy milk, homogenized means that the milk and protein molecules are spread throughout the milk. If it's not homogenized, the milk will have cream on top. More advice from Lance: do not assume something, including milk, is healthy if it is just advertised as such. Read labels carefully and decide if the ingredients in a food or beverage are what you would be comfortable with putting into your body. Ben?
All right, thank you, Kelsey.
Thanks.